In this video, we'll discuss some MongoDB commands. So let us open a command prompt. And run the MongoDB server by entering the command MongoDB. Open another command prompt for MongoDB shell. Let the server run, and here specify the command mongosh. So it will run the MongoDB shell. Now first you need to either create a database or need to use the existing database. So for this the command is use and name of the database. Use space name of the database. So use library. For example, library is the name of our database. So we switch to the DB library. Now another command is db dot collection name dot insertOne. So let us enter this command db dot. Now you can specify the collection name. If the collection is already not there, then it will create the this collection. So db dot books dot insertOne. So books is the name of the collection in the database, and insertOne function will insert a single row. It is basically a single document because we call the documents in MongoDB. Function specify the object for inserting. So here you can choose some attributes for the document. Let us say title of the book, and specify its value in double quotes. And enter more attributes for this document. Let us say author. Let us enter more attributes. Genre. So attribute values need to be given in the double quotes. $19.25 is basically numeric value, so don't need to use the double quotes. Availability of the book. Let us say it is a boolean attribute, so specify true. Then copies for number of copies. Let us say number of copies is 4 and enter. So it will create one document in the books collection. Similarly, you can specify multiple documents of the collection in insert using the insertMany function. So let us use the insertMany function. db dot books dot insertMany. And all these objects need to be specified in the curly brackets. So let us enter the yes db dot books dot insert many parenthesis for this function, and let us enter 3 documents for the curly brackets for this. So first attribute was title. Let us see some ABC and author, name of the author, then year, then genre, available, copies. Similarly, for these two objects, you specify the attribute and their values. Title, let us see, you can specify anything for this. Author by so this is basically our command. We have these 5 objects of all the documents that we want to insert in the books collection, and the attributes are title, author, year, genre, available, and copies. So you can press enter and check whether certain comma or anything else is not missing. So let us correct our command. So db.books.insertMany requires an array of documents. So here we have to specify the array. So in our command we need to include all these objects in this array by using the square bracket and press enter. So it says all these 5 objects are inserted, and to list all the objects, all the documents in the collection, use the command db dot collection name. So books is our collection name, db dot books dot find, and press enter. So it will show you all these 6 documents in our collection. This is the first one. You can see that object ID is unique for all these documents. Now let us learn more commands. db dot collection name is book dot find. Suppose we want to find the books with the name of the author, so in this parenthesis specify the name in curly brackets by the field author. Let us say this one, George Orwell, and press enter. So it will give you this collection. Again, suppose we want to find by the year, and Here we specify 1925. So it will find that particular document with the year 1925. Now let us use certain operators. In the parenthesis, specify the curly brackets, then the field, and then again the curly brackets specify the operator. For example, greater than, and you want to find all the books which are published after the year 1950. So here should be greater than 1950 and press the enter. So this is 1988, 1960, and this is 1958, this is 1978. So this is how you will use the GT operator. Similarly for the less than operator, for all the books which are published before the year 1950, specify L, LT. So it will give you these two books, 1925 and 1923. So this is how you will use the operators. So for using the operator, you need to specify the name of the field, then colon, and then within the curly bracket specify the operator and then value. Let us try some more commands. Suppose we want to find the books which have 3 or more copies. So the command should be db.books.find, then specify the parenthesis, then start curly bracket and the field for criteria copies, another curly bracket, and specify the operator GTE for greater than and equal to, then specify the number of copies. So it will find all the books with which have more than 3 copies. Then close the curly brackets and parenthesis and press enter. So it returns all these documents, copies with 4, now copies count 10, then 12, 3 and 5. Now find a single book, db.books.find1, then specify the criteria in curly brackets. Let us say title, "1984". Press enter. So it should return the matching document. Now suppose we want to find out total number of documents, then count to documents is the function that you will specify. db.books.count documents. So it returns 6, that is total number of documents in the collection. Now let us try the update commands. Suppose we want to find and update a single document, then db.books.updateOne. So specify db.books.updateOne, and it updateOne function takes two parameters, specify both in curly brackets. The first parameter is which document to update. So here we specify the criteria, title, and specify here. Let us specify or suppose we specify the not the title, author. And here specify, let us say this is y, and what we need to update, use the set operator, then $set, specify colon and then curly bracket, and specify the values to update. Available field, let us make it true, and copies 20, let us say, and press enter. And now db.books.find, you can see that author y available is true and copies updated to 20. So let us try more update commands. Suppose we want to increment the number of copies by 5 for all the documents, then we can use the updateMany function. db.books.updateMany. Two parameters, one for updating, second one for updating, and the first one to specify which document to update. So here let us specify the criteria that we want to update all the documents where available field is set to true. So this is our criteria, and then specify the operator for updating. Now because we want to increment, so specify $inc for increment, then specify the field copies and increment all copies by 5 and press enter. So it says the total matching count is 4 documents have been updated and 4 modified count is also 4. Now db.books.find, so you will see that here is 4 copies, so it where available is 2, it becomes 9. This is 15 and 25. Now available is false, so no update is done. Here also available false, no update is done, and available true, so it copy is incremented to 10. Now let us try the delete functions. deleteOne and deleteMany are two functions. So first let us try deleteOne. db.books.deleteOne. Here specify the deletion criteria, author X, and press enter. So delete count is 1. So db dot documents dot find. So you will see that db dot books dot find. So the document with the author X has been deleted, and also you can specify the count document, db.books.count document. So now it returns 5. Similarly, you can specify deleteMany. Now let us delete all the books which are not available. So we can specify available false. Press enter. So two documents are have the available field which is set to false. So delete count is 2. db.books.count document. So now total documents are 3, and you can see all 3 documents have available field true now. Now let us try some more commands. db.books.distinct. Now the distinct command basically finds all the distinct values for a specific field. So here we can specify the particular field, the specific field for which we want to find out the distinct values. So specify the parenthesis and then specify the name of the field here. So you can see that there are 2 genres, adventure and classic, and you can specify other fields like available, only true values there, so it will return true. Similarly, copies, so there are many distinct copies, so it will specify this. We can also group. Now let us try aggregate for grouping. db.books.aggregate parenthesis, then array, and specify groups. So $group colon, again curly bracket, here you need to specify the curly bracket also, and let us simplify it by matching the curly brackets. Specify the parenthesis, then specify here curly bracket, then dollar group colon, again curly bracket, specify id, and then within double quotes specify the field. So field should be specified by prefixing it with the dollar. So sorry, genre, we want to group on the genre, then we want a field called the total also, that represents the count of the documents in each genre, then colon, again set of curly brackets, then sum and dollar sum, and press enter. Oh, this square bracket was missing, so specify the square bracket. So you should return the classic has 2 documents and adventure has 1 document. And for other, let us say available, grouping on available field, and enter. So total 3.